Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Heel, and it's Duarte in at the small forward position. And for Utah, Bogdanovich and Vanderbilt are the forwards. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. And Azubuike in at center. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Tyrese Halliburton, that thin frame didn't matter a lick. Brushes off the contact. Love the grittiness there.
And guys, a bit of a surprise with the change of scenery for Halliburton.
Oh, I'd say so, Greg, because this guy was the number 12 pick just a year before, had a outstanding start to his career his first year in Sacramento. I don't think there's any doubt this guy will continue to shine in a new uniform. Halliburton may have a lean frame, but right there he shows you how balanced he is. Fights off the defense on the way up. That's nice.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. That scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
And Doris, one of the Jazz games you called last year was pretty special. It was the first all-female broadcast team in NBA history.
And one of the best parts for me, Kev, was there were a variety of women in roles that will never be seen on the camera. So tape, graphics, audio, operations, each and every one of them, just like the three broadcasters who were calling the game, have been in their position at some point where the only person in the room was of your gender, just like yourself. So it's unique that the entire broadcast was filled with very capable women. It was such an honor to be a part of.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by Miles Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Vanderbilt, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
From deep three-point range, the offensive rebound, second chance effort, and Turner with the lay-in. Turner's got his second bucket.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
Halliburton for three. Connects from three-point range. Halliburton's got 8 points. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He notched 8 points.
12. Fans, your Jazz Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Up front, it's Vanderbilt at the 4 and Kessler at the 5. Jordan Clarkson is out there at Patrick Beverly, and it's Beasley in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Back to Beverly, stolen by Jackson. And he uses the glass on the way. Jackson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
To the paint, here's Vanderbilt, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
You know, because of his scoring prowess, Jordan Clarkson has earned the name Flamethrower. He is something else, isn't he, Doris, coming off the bench?
He is, Kevin. That is an appropriate and fitting nickname, because this guy can get hot in a hurry. And what a luxury to have somebody as consistently productive like Jordan Clarkson come off your bench. That's fabulous.
Beasley outside. Jazz passing it around. And Beverly kicks to Beasley. Pulls up on the way. The rebound by Turner. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Pass to Duarte. minute and a half into the second quarter now. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Jazz trail by 9. Knocked away. And there's the pass to Beasley. 11 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Substitution on the court.
Now, here's Mitchell. Comes up empty down low.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's really hard changing.
And the first half is now in the books. It's the Pacers. They lead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a pass.
There they go. Sure, Utah.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Jackson and Turner man the post positions. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Duarte in at the 3, the small forward. Endorse these Pacers the first full season after the big trade that came last year.
Kevin, I think they felt like they had to do something to shake things up. A big drop-off in production over the last 2 years. That was after an extended run of playoff appearances. So what you hope is a guy as young as Tyrese Halliburton, with the skill set he has, can have an immediate impact and start to raise your trajectory.
Conley against Halliburton. There's the triple. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. Fires the 3. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Duarte grabs the board.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Count that bucket.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And looking at the stats, Boyan, one of the more prolific corner 3 shooters. He loves that spot.
Here's Halliburton. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Makes it off the glass. Halliburton's got 8 here in the quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers.
28.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gay is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Azubuike in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Knocked loose. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Gay left side. Can't hit that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. against Conley. Halliburton outside. Passes to Duarte. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And so just rolling to the finish line now, what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pacers.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
That one goes in. And the Pacers lead by 19.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Beasley, the pass to Butler. Clarkson for three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Well, one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Butler against Halliburton. From deep. Utah with the rebound. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Coming on the floor for the Jazz. Leandro Barbarra.
Duarte passes to Turner. Here's Duarte. Pulls up. Jackson trying to break free. Duarte shot good.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Misses the three. Here's Halliburton. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.